When it comes to building a business. To some, it's never an easy task to partake, and to some, they have very good stories of how they started from scratch and built their empires to profitability. And that's the reason why Bizna Kenya and MC Moments have partnered to bring you Biz Talks. Biz Talks. And here we shall be hosting mentors, people who have gone ahead of us, people who have created these empires, people who have also on the verge of creating these particular big businesses. And these lessons will be valuable for you, the business person, for you, the aspiring business person, the entrepreneur, so that at least you can make wise decisions when it comes to building that business. So every Friday at 8 a.m. on all business platforms, that's the Facebook and YouTube channel, and of course, hey, good morning and welcome to Biz Talks. Thank you so much for your valued company, and we are going to have an amazing session today. Guess what? This time around we are talking about SMEs, but really focusing on building SMEs, manufacturing SMEs, of course, through targeted and what the organization, courtesy of Kenya Association of Manufacturers, is doing to really help and build SMEs in this country. So I'm so happy that you're here with us and that you've joined us for this amazing session. I tell you, today is quite power-packed because what we have on the show, I tell you, and the man we have on the show is an inspiration, if I may give him a word. So many thanks for joining us, Baraka. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yes, as usual, when you are here on this set,
yes, sir.
I serve you some cup of tea, courtesy of Melvin's Tea.
Yes,
and so
sir.
in this beautiful box, you will see a variety of what they have. So I want you to be making a choice as a service. I don't know whether you would want to take it with water or with some milk.
Let me take it with water.
With water?
Warm water, yeah.
Great. I'll serve you.
Thank you
Something
so
here.
much.
So how have you been, sir?
Quite okay, I can't complain.
You cannot complain.
Yeah, God has been faithful.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Good to know that. So
Amen.
feel free right now to make a choice here of what you'd like to have.
Let me use lemon and ginger.
Lemon and ginger?
Yeah.
Is it because you want to be very healthy during this season?
Yes, actually, it's one of the good things with lemon and ginger, they are antibiotics.
Yes.
So they help in boosting immunity.
Okay.
I'm a person who is health conscious and always looking at what I'm taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to let our viewers know that today I have something additional here.
Yes, sir.
See, I have some bread with me. This bread, there's a reason why we have the bread. Because I'll be, part of the show is how we can spice up our bread. So I'm going to place it here because something nice will be happening in the process.
Yes.
Today I feel like tangawizi. Actually today no, let me feel like masala today.
Yeah. That's great.
Because masala tea is nice. So it's good to see you, Baraka. And I must say, when I read your story and heard about you,
Yes, sir.
you are doing an amazing work.
Thank you,
and
sir.
of course here at Biz Talks, we are celebrating the people who are doing what they are doing to keep the country moving, the economy moving.
Yes.
Because did you know that SMEs contribute close to 80% of the economy?
Yeah.
And so that means they're big, and the work that they're doing is really significant in the country.
That's quite true,
Yeah.
because mostly the SMEs are the ones that are on the ground, whereby those who are really in need.
Yes.
Because you'll find that mostly in multinationals, maybe people will be timid to go and seek employment there and all that. But SMEs are mostly based on the grassroots level, whereby they are able to tap those who are in need very easily.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So before we get into the conversation, because I told my viewers we have bread today here,
Yes, sir.
I want to just grab some sauces, because this bread we're going to eat together, hopefully, as we have the conversation, because it's going to be interesting. The reason our viewers, we have this is because Baraka has amazing products, and I can tell you, one of it is the peanut butter mix with flaxseed. How do you pronounce it? Sesame? Or what?
Sesame.
Sesame.
Or sim
Sesame and cashew nuts.
Yeah. Sesame or sim sim.
Or sim sim. Oh, it's the sim sim thing that I used to enjoy those days.
The one that you normally.
So this is brand new. I'm opening it up now because I want to enjoy it right away. I'll be telling our viewers how it tastes. So today tea is not just tea. There's something at least to go along with it. But even as I apply my nice sesame peanut butter, you could tell us, first of all, who is Samuel Baraka?
Samuel Baraka is a God-fearing man,
Yes.
a family man.
Yes.
and an entrepreneur. I'm in agribusiness. Yeah, the area that I'm specializing at the moment is peanut butter production, honey and jaggery.
Peanut butter production, honey and jaggery. What is jaggery, man? Sorry, you know.
Jaggery is the one that we used to need, normally the unrefined sugar.
Yes.
When the sugar cane are pressed, the water that comes out of it, it's normally boiled.
Oh, the sugar cane now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before now, it's added lime and sweeteners to make it more sweeter.
Yeah.
Now, chemical sweeteners.
Yeah.
Before it's added all those, that's the jaggery. So it's natural.
So it's a very healthy.
And very healthy, yeah.
Okay.
Very
I'm eating some bread. I hope you
Thank
take
you,
the way I take, because me, I only smear heavily on one side of the bread.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, that's interesting. All I know about sugarcane myself is that there's sugar and then it's molasses. Kumbe, there's something inside.
Yeah, there's something inside in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many thanks for that, and it's an honor to really get to know and inspire other entrepreneurs on the journey that you're taking and how these things are happening.
Yes,
and I don't know whether I said this earlier, this is of course to appreciate the Kenya Association of Manufacturers for this partnership and what they're doing to build SMEs in the manufacturing sector. So I see as well that we have a lot of products. You'll be telling us more about these particular products.
Yes,
but first of all, let's talk about the title that you hold, because you're the CEO and founder of Hephzibah. Hephzibah International Limited.
Yes, Hephzibah.
I love the name. I love the name. But I'm interested to know the background or the reason why you chose the name Hephzibah.
Okay, one of the things is that being a person who is born again, everything that I do, I tend to make it to be in line with the Word of God. Okay. So even choosing the names, I wouldn't just choose any name. So the name Hephzibah means delight. Actually, delight. It appears twice in the Bible, I think in the Old Testament. So whenever anybody is calling Hephzibah, is calling delight. Yes. Yeah. And as they say, whatever you call something, it will become. Wow. So people will be. So for me, I choose that name Hephzibah, knowing that people will be delighted with the products that are coming from that company.
Wow, lovely. It's good to know that. So there you have it. So every time you hear Hephzibah, it means delight. Yes. Great. So, and maybe now we can get into the conversation as well. But is that part of international? Does it mean you're already flying things out, or what's the bigger picture?
The international, actually, I'm already, because I'll say my peanut butter has already been enjoyed in Nigeria. Yes. In the US, and also in Britain. Normally, those are individuals. Whenever they come, they enjoy the peanut butter through my local clients. So whenever they are in their country, as they are going back, they normally buy a stock for them to enjoy. But one of the reasons behind why I came with that name international, where I did put it there, was I'm looking ahead, whereby I'm not just trying to create a local company, but an international company that will be, whereby the products will be able to be distributed internationally. Yeah. Just like in the Bible, when God told Jeremiah, what do you see? He said an almond tree. So for me, what I see is this company going international. That's why I gave it that name. My
goodness, I love this. I'm about to say hallelujah now. Great. So definitely as an SME, there's so many stories that people are gathering out to help other SMEs. Yes, sir. And it is within my interest as well to help others learn from others, because they say as well, iron sharpens iron.
It's true, it's true.
So we would like to know your journey. Did you always at first think you're going to be an entrepreneur, or did you just jump into it, or how has that journey been?
Actually, being an entrepreneur is something that was never in my mind. Yes. Before I got born again, I was that kind of a timid person and a shy away person. So I was very much comfortable with the job that I was doing. I was working as a credit controller. Yes. In a motor industry before, in a warehousing industry. Then I went to a motor industry and then to a security company where I was working as a credit controller. Okay. So in the process that I was in that particular...
Wait a minute, as a credit controller, that means you have a training behind those kind of things, or... Like you studied those things, or what is that?
Actually, a credit controller is whereby, like in any company, any company that has a portfolio of clients, they always have a credit controller who is able to keep tab on the payments of the clients, making sure that whatever is due is actually collected for the company. And any client that is going, that is maybe overtaking time, whereby his balance is overdue, is able to keep that client on check.
Are those the same people who call auctioneers, or?
No, those are not auctioneers. Actually, the credit controllers will go as per the policy of the company, whereby they have one-on-one relationship with the supplier, with the clients of the company, whereby when whatever is about to be due, they'll at least give you a grace period and for some time until, and even write to you letters before taking it even to the auctioneers.
Okay, Baraka. So we are still on your journey. So you started there. So because I want to see that how that journey lands you now into this business.
So one of the things that I've been, when I was in that security company as a credit controller in charge of the central region, I was based in Nakuru. So there was a time that there was an expo that I went, and I saw people exhibiting things, and there was even machines roasting peanuts and all that. So, and besides that, I've been somebody who has been health conscious and trying to get, natural foods.
So everybody, especially now, everybody wants to do that.
So I was just trying to do research on peanut butter. That's when I went and know it's a good source of proteins and minerals and all that. So I was doing research on it and then just keeping aside. So now when I was transferred to Nairobi, thanks to Pastor Adiola, who is the pastor of the church that I normally go to, Royal Assembly, that is based at Ngara, Gidinji building. So he asked me, since you are employed and you normally come to church, I preach to you, to the congregants, and what the Word of God says. Are you sure there's nothing that God has ever told you that you should do, that you can do, or you just want to be an employer? So I told him, actually, there's something that God has been pushing me to do, and I even have done research, but there's a fear in me of the unknown.
I like that, because you're not alone. People have that fear, how will this be?
Trust me. At first, I regretted why I told him that. Because he used to call me on a daily basis. When are you going to start? When are you going to do it?
When are you going to start?
When are you going to do it? I used to have that fear. Whenever I used to see his telephone calls. But thanks God, that was that's a man of God who has the passion and also who wants to see his congregants grow. So it was a love of a father to a son. I want you to move to this step. And one of the things that he told me, so it really matters, which brings me to this point whereby it really matters who mentors you, who preaches to you, and who talks to you.
Just pause there, because I just had a bite.
Thank you.
This thing is nice. I just want to tell our viewers this thing is nice. Just that I can't share with you, but
thank you.
It's awesome. This is what we call the peanut butter mix. It has the flax seeds, sesame, and cashew nuts. I'm hoping I'm going to take this home, but we'll talk about that later. So we are at the place where this man pushed you, and he kept calling, and now you started off. Go ahead.
And one of the things he told me, and as you're starting that, as I told him, that was an idea that God has put in my heart. So there's one thing he told me: if God puts an idea in your heart, he provides the finances. So I don't want to hear that you have borrowed. Use what you have and start where you are.
Hey, my guy.
So I was like, now he wants me to start a business. He doesn't want even me to take a loan and all that. Luckily enough, I was saving in a cooperative at my place of work and all that. So I decided now to take my shares from the cooperative and just close my cooperative account, so that I take the shares. And through that shares, I had done a research on the machinery and all that. So I started first of all on the blending machine. The peanuts themselves, I used to start to roast them using a jiko. So each and every Friday, immediately at 5:15, I'll be at the gate from work.
Actually, just pause there, because you have said something about the hours that you're going, but there are two things that you've said, because I always like all entrepreneurs, to exchange ideas. The fact that you must have an idea in your mind. Second thing is that you shouldn't worry about finances. Somehow, somewhere, just get started
from where you are.
And then I love the fact that at least you had something small that you saved in the cooperative. That means there's a place for doing some savings as well. Because when the idea kicks in, you just get started with what you have.
Well, with what you have. Because if you look at it, it used to whenever I used to use my mind and think, now he doesn't want me to take a loan and all that. Through that pressure of him telling me not to take a loan, to use the God's principle, it made me think the only thing that I need is just the blending machine. And not to start with the roasting machine, because roasting I can use a jiko.
Absolutely.
So every Friday from 5:15, I'll be at the gate. Going home by 6:30, I'm at home. I'll roast peanuts until 4 in the morning. Peanuts that now I'll use in the course of the week in blending now grinding the peanut butter. So I was using jiko until now at a point whereby I was seeing there's a potential in the business, and I was missing some sales during the week. So I decided it will be better for me to resign and concentrate on the business. So the money that I was paid, because we also used to have pension, that's the money now that I used to buy the roasting machine.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Lovely. I love that journey. And of course, just jumping in, just allow me to appreciate some people who are really now watching.
Yes, sir.
Because, we are live and we're here to get inspired with Samuel Baraka and how they started, how they have been doing their work and what they have been doing, and just understanding the journey.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much for the conversations. Thanks, Wangari. It tastes amazing, I tell you. You better buy some. Waruhi Franklin, thank you so much for watching. He's saying the manufacturing sector has the potential to grow. SMEs are playing a huge part in this growth. Thank you so much. I just want to appreciate the fact that you're sending your comments. Just a shout out to Beatrice Baraka. Beatrice Baraka.
That's my wife.
That's your wife?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Kane Joroge, of course,
you.
Agustine as well watching, Anthony Mbugwa, Peter Mbugwa, Mbaka, Chekumbe Emmanuel, Josephine Musioka, all those guys who are sending in comments. Thank you so much. We are getting inspired here with Baraka. So you get started and we can see how you started, and it's an amazing journey. It's a step of faith, if I may call it that, because you're stepping almost to the unknown.
Yes, sir.
And thanks so much for sharing on that. So I would want to know that journey. Yes, I could pick some of the challenges that you had to face along the way.
Yes, sir.
Because starting with almost not enough cash and the likes. So where are you now? I think that's the best way to start. From the start, how long has it been and where are you now?
Okay, before I take you back a little bit.
Okay.
When I thought of now resigning at the place of work.
Yes.
And my pastor told me that actually there's one thing that he told me, that whatever you are doing, you have to master it and to know it more than anybody else. Because I'll only buy from you what I can see you are selling and you know about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I started thinking of the process itself. I was taught by the Holy Spirit, even in the mixing.
Okay.
So I thought, yes, the Holy Spirit has taught me.
Yes.
But where else can I be able to get training?
Yes.
So when I resigned, I got Kenya Industrial Research Development Institute that they were training.
Okay.
So I went there for training, and as I went there for training, the training took from 2017 February up to 2019 October.
Yeah.
That's when we did the training, because the mixing of the ingredients and also the proportions, are mixed in such a way that the client is able to get, the person who is taking it is able to get optimum nutritional value.
Wow.
And the peanut butter themselves, they are preserved naturally.
Mm-hmm.
We use honey as a preservative.
Yeah.
And the amount of honey we use in it is quite minimal in case you are allergic to honey. Yeah, in
so
case
everything here is natural.
Yeah, in case you're allergic to honey, it won't be able to affect you. Okay. So when I started during the training that I had at Kirdi, all the finances that I had got finished in the training.
Yeah, of course, you had to pay for the training.
Yeah, you had to pay for the training. And besides that, now we were trying to get the natural preservative because most of the things have got chemical preservative. Yeah. And whatever you are testing in, if it backfires, it's food. You have to throw it. Yeah. It's not like a car where you can sell scrap metals. That's true. You see. Yeah. So the finances that I had depleted to zero. Yeah. To an extent, at one particular time, I asked myself, did I make a mistake to resign? But the beauty of it,
you had those moments of, hey, what did I do?
Yeah, what did I do? But the beauty of it, whenever you go to church, it's like the sermon of that particular Sunday. It's for you, it uplifts you. So I started from being a person who was purchasing 400 kgs to a person who is purchasing now 20 kgs, 30 kgs. To an extent, sometimes when the client calls you, I need this order, you tell him, can you give me until weekend? So that in between you can get something, some money, make and all that. But thanks God, my pastor was very supportive. Yes. Same to my wife, very supportive. And I really thank God for her. Yeah. And one of the things is when you are making a product that stands out without shortcuts, clients will come back. Wow. No shortcuts. Yes. And those clients have been coming back to an extent. By the time I was now leaving Kirdi in October of 2019, I'm a person who is able to buy 400 kgs of peanuts, 300 kgs of peanuts. And one of the things that I'm looking at this year is just concentrating in sales to increase the sales so that my parents are in western part of Kenya, which is Western Nyanza. It's a good place of planting peanuts, which now I'll want to start using experimenting with their farm so that I can empower the surrounding villages to plant more peanuts, and I'm able to purchase them to make the product. Because one of the things that I've noticed, even during this COVID period time, the problem that we are having is getting good quality peanuts, and the prices are very erratic. Like an example, I used to buy a kg at 80 shillings. The last time I bought it was 150 during COVID. And people will just tell you double the cost, and somebody will tell you it's because of COVID.
I love the journey that you're sharing. You know, I always like taking notes even as our viewers are watching. Yeah. Quite important of what I've taken in is that there's a place of mentorship. Yes. Because you keep referring to the man who held your hand even when you felt like you're so down. Yeah. So it is important for an entrepreneur to at least work with somebody who at least will keep on motivating you. And I have had your pastor and I've had your wife as very key people who kept pushing you on. Yes, sir. I've also had the place of training. Yeah. Because you know, it's not just waking up and mixing stuff. You want to do an excellent work by going through training, right?
Yeah, and as I said before, you'll only give me confidence to buy your product if I see that you know your product. And besides that, when I buy that product, I should have a reason to come back and buy it again. Yeah. So one of the things is about training so that you are good in that particular field. Absolutely. And even one of the reasons that I want to be getting the peanut butter, the peanuts to use my parents and the surrounding villages to empower the community for them to plant, is one of the things that I've noted is no matter the process that you use to make something, if the raw materials are bad, the end product will be bad. Even if you follow the processes to the latter,
yes,
the end product are bad.
Wow.
So, and the problem, especially like this one of aflatoxin, getting peanuts that are not yet mature, but they're in the market and that kind of a thing. Yeah. That's why I want to be able to get enough clientele base, to use the community in Western Kenya, so that I may be able to check the process of planting the peanuts naturally, how they'll be dried, so that they may not have aflatoxin, and to use the quality peanuts from that to be able to process the end product.
So by the way, let me ask you, and forgive my ignorance, everybody has their place.
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
So where do you get, I know I have my good friend Joe McKinney here, and every morning, anytime we go to their place, peanuts were part and parcel of the breakfast,
Yes.
And so there was peanuts, and then there was also the peanut butter, and so he got me accustomed to it. I'm just trying to recall when I started getting accustomed to just having peanut butter in the morning, and that was in my childhood and as I was growing up. So now, where do these farmers are they a lot more to, because he's from Busia, so I'm using him, and he said there they have a lot of them. Do we have farmers distributed everywhere, or where do you get your crop?
Okay, at the moment, sometimes I get them from Busia.
Yes.
And sometimes.
So actually Busia is one of the places.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a shortage of peanuts in Kenya. So most of them come as far as Malawi, Zambia, and even Uganda.
Oh.
But as per the research that I did, one of the things that I noticed is when the farmers are able, they can use like 20,000 to plant 1 acre. But after they have harvested, now removing the peanuts from the shells, it can cost 40,000. Wow. Or even 50,000. Yeah. That's a very tedious process.
Absolutely.
But thanks God I have been able to find somebody who is also in agribusiness, and he's an engineer based in Kisumu, who can be able to who is making those machines that are able to shell the peanuts to remove them from that shell. Yeah, a machine that is costing 350,000. I trust God that I'll be able to get that money, so that when I buy those machines, that's the time now I'll start using my parents and the villagers to plant the peanuts. Because if I do it now, at the end of the day, you'll find that the cost will be too much, and even whatever you'll get, and even it will demotivate some of the farmers, because to them it will be cheaper to plant maize than the peanuts because of that process of removing them from the shells.
You have spoken something very important, because it's the story of many entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Because capital is quite a challenge. In as much as we're encouraging people that yes, it's important to start with whatever you have, sometimes the labor intensiveness may require some money. Yeah. The machines that, for example, you're looking forward to purchase, 350K. By the way, let me ask, how much is this? How much is this nice one? This one with a flaxseed and sesame and cashew.
That one, 420 grams, is cost 1,100.
1,100.
Yeah.
My goodness, no wonder it's that quality.
Yeah. One of the things, even the ingredients that I looked at, that I mixed, were not just ingredients that I did just gaze and mix together. I did my research, because one of the things I found here in Kenya, there's a problem of what do we call it? This one, a health problem, whereby nutritional problem. Most of the people, whatever they take, mostly it's on the higher the high point of the pyramid. Most of it is junk food. On the lower place of the pyramid, they can't afford. So you'll find that there's that health challenge, whereby the nutritional challenge. And as they say, breakfast is one of the most important meal.
Definitely.
So if you look at peanuts, you are able to get proteins.
A lot.
If you look at simsim, it's able to strengthen your body muscles and also stimulate fertility in women. Besides that, it's able to help to lower a risk by the risk of 70% of deformities in unborn children. If you look at cashew nut, they are strengthening bones. They strengthen bones and also body tissues. If you look at flaxseed, they have got omega-3 fatty oils which help in the development of brain and muscles. So you are getting a full package when you are buying that can of that jar of Baraka brand of peanuts. So it's not a guesswork of just mixing ingredients for the sake of it.
You're right.
I looked at the raw materials that have got optimum nutritional and also are available because I want the raw materials to source them from Kenya, not the
buy
imported.
Kenya, build Kenya.
Yeah,
absolutely.
buy Kenya, build Kenya, not the imported ones. And the ones that in case, even if I want now maybe to move a notch higher, if, let's say in the area of cashew nuts, I can easily go to Mombasa, look for a women's group.
You're right.
If I look at peanut and simsim, Western Kenya, I can be able to get them. Flaxseed, most of the people that I get them is through the central part of Kenya. So you are empowering many people. Right. Just put aside the ones the ones that you'll employ directly, but indirectly.
Wow. I'm loving this. You know, you said about the nutrition aspect of the peanuts. You said, you mentioned a place that caught my attention, the fertility of women. I'm also hoping for men as well, because you know I have grown up knowing njugu zinafanya kazi. You know, I don't
actually they also do help, and besides the fertility of women, even the simsim themselves, they boost milk production in breastfeeding mothers.
Okay, wow.
They boost milk production. And that's why you'll get, maybe you have a friend that is in the hospital who has given birth, and maybe I don't know if you've been in that experience whereby you get one of your friends, she has given birth and she doesn't have enough milk for the child. Mostly when you go to the hospital, the nurse will tell you, and then mtafute simsim umlete.
You're right. You're right. Thanks a lot for that. And you know, it's amazing, and the kind of lessons that we're learning from here. I just want to give a shout out to everybody else who's watching, and there's lots of comments which I'll be having a session where we'll just read them out. And if you have any question as well, feel free. By the way, it's good to tell our viewers right now at this moment, because we're about to go on a short commercial break where we'll just show some of the products. But before we go there then, let's just let our viewers know that somebody's going to walk home or get some of this amazing natural Baraka healthy and tasty peanut butter mix. And by the way, before I go there, can I just walk there so we can just have a conversation? I'll be asking you these questions on some of the products. Let me adjust my microphone so that every viewer can see. So we have, I can see these
sesame peanut butter.
So this is just sesame peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter, peanuts mixed with sesame peanut butter. One of the things that I wanted is at least to have 2 or 3 blends whereby a person can be able to get optimum nutritional value and more beneficial to the body. Yes.
So I want my camera persons to see this very well so they can see it. So this is sesame peanut butter. There you have it. And then I can see we also have
that is jaggery.
This is jaggery. This is the one you talked about with the sugarcane?
Yeah, the one for sugarcane. The beauty of jaggery, it purifies blood.
Yes.
And besides purifying blood, it also helps even in case you have arthritis and all that in the strengthening of bones. And also, it's something good. Like let's say you have you've had a workout, or maybe you have been from some duties outside there. When you are coming to the house or to the office, you are feeling that you need that cold cock.
Yes.
And instead of that, you'll just take that jaggery, mix it with the cold water and drink. It's healthy.
All right.
You can put it in smoothie and even in tea.
Honestly, I must say this is the first one for me, and I'm sure this is one I want to try as well. So that's jaggery, and refined whole sugar.
Yes.
Then we also have now the plain peanut butter, right?
That's just peanut only.
This is the most common for people, right?
Yeah, the most common for people.
Yeah.
And the beauty of these products, you are able to use them when cooking. Yeah. Even when you are making porridge, you can add in porridge to make it more nutritious. In cereals,
for children,
especially
and the
for children and the mothers. Even in fish or in meat. And
I'll have to consult
the way it's natural,
yes,
you can even just lick it.
Hey, I
using
know.
a spoon.
I feel like doing that on that one. Just people will be watching me and saying my eating habits are not good.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that my friend Joshua is going to confirm.
Yes.
Because he likes fish. How this will taste with some fish, you know.
Yes.
Then okay, we have dealt with that. Let me see what we have not mentioned here.
That one with cashew nuts.
Oh, the one with cashew nuts, eh?
Yeah.
What is it? This one, right?
No, that other.
It's this?
Yeah. That
oh
one.
yeah, this one with cashew nuts, right?
Yeah.
So there's a mix now of the peanut. I mean, of the peanut butter. Of the peanuts and the cashew nuts.
And the cashew nut, yeah. It's very sweet. It's one of the favorite for the children and all that. And it's good for energy boosting, especially if you're somebody who goes to the gym and all that.
Yes.
That one of cashew nut and also that one of cashew nut, same, and flaxseed.
Oh yeah.
They are good.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
And especially now, you know, by the way, all I know is that sometimes cashew nuts, anytime I have tried to look for them, sometimes they're expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive. That's one of the things that I always tell people. Because somebody like that one of cashew nut, that 420 grams is 800. Somebody will tell you cashew nut is, your peanut butter is very expensive.
Yeah.
But I just try to tell them to put them into this context.
Absolutely.
If you want a good quality cashew nuts, and you are going to buy them in the supermarket, 500 grams, the cheapest is 1,300.
You're right, yeah.
So whatever I'm doing, stop looking at the price, look at the nutritional benefits that you are deriving from it.
Yeah.
And besides that, you'll find that maybe the money that you use in buying junk food is more than when you buy that one.
Yeah.
And the beauty of this peanut butter, because they are natural and all that, when you take them in the morning, they make you feel full. You won't have that time of eating in between mostly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Finally, I can see you also have some nice roasted peanuts, direct for people to just take salted and you enjoy on the go. Right?
Yeah, that one enjoying on the go. And one of the things, the reason why I put them in that particular package. Yeah. If you have them maybe for your office and all that, you are able after eating to close the container so that they still retain the freshness and the crunchiness. Yeah. They don't become soggy. Okay. And one of the things that we normally do, I dry roast them. And they are hand-picked, selected, whereby getting any peanut that might have aflatoxin and all that in them is next to impossible.
Wow, lovely, lovely. I love the varieties that we have there, and you know, I'm sure our viewers.
Not forgetting the honey.
Oh my goodness! And there is the honey. Please let me just grab it because we need to still show it. I'll show it when I'm seated here. Okay. So that. The people who are taking these camera shots are not looking at me. I'm making them move so much. But so this is honey. Tell us about the honey.
Yeah. One of the things that honey, I normally source it through people near Baringo, Pokoto, Marakwet. Okay. And at any one given time that I get it, and you know, like at this particular time, honey is in very high demand. Yeah. And honey is the second most adulterated product in the world. It's not just a Kenyan problem.
What?
It's in the world as per the research that I was doing, that I did. Yeah. So in order to make sure that I'm getting a quality product, quality honey, because most of my clientele, some of them have got diabetes and all other health issues, which if I give them an adulterated honey, it will be harmful for them. Whenever I get the honey from the suppliers, the first thing that I do, I take the sample to the labs. Yeah. Checking for acidity, because the honey can be good, but because of the flowers that the bee took, they have got too much acid. And when you put it maybe in tea, tea that has milk, it will be like as if you have put lemon in it. And also that one with too much acid, it will affect some other people. And in case there is any additives that the person has put. So in case if it has any additives that you have added, I'll just call you to come and pick your honey. If there isn't any additives, then you're good to go. I just pay you, process it, and sell to my clients.
So much to know about honey. I thought it was just picking and taking. Kumbe, there's a lot of
actually, one of the things that the beauty of it is that one of the things that because of the way the world has come in such a way that you'll find there are some people that are doing business and are not genuine. Yeah. You can be genuine, but your supplier, they cannot be genuine. So you as the person who is now the bridge between the product and the and the users, what is there that you can do to make sure that whatever you're selling is of good quality? Those are the steps that any upcoming entrepreneur should try and look at, so that you don't get blamed for something that is not even your fault.
Wow. You know, I'm enjoying here the peanut on the bread. I just noticed I didn't even give you time to sip and take a bite. Please do that as I read some of the comments. Yes, and then, producer, I hope you're ready with the advert. Getting ready soon, ASAP. Okay. So let me read some of the comments that we have. So I have Joe. He says, you know, let's keep talking about small businesses. Thanks a lot for that. Let me read another one here from Beatrice. Yeah, I think I read the Beatrice one. That's a salutation to you as well.
Thank you.
And by the way, the best comment that I and Baraka are going to choose is going to go home with something today, so you better be sharing them ASAP. Let me read some others. I like the shout-outs. I'm trying to look for some others that I've not read. Anthony Mbugwa saying that building the SMEs is a good talk. People should tune in. I love the start one. Okay, thanks a lot, Anthony. Peter is saying that I'm already tuned in for this conversation today. The reality is we cannot underestimate the power of SMEs in the growth of our economy. Absolutely, and I agree with you. And research as well agrees with you. Baraka is saying, yes, use what you have and start where you are. Absolutely. That's the conversation. That's what Baraka has done. Chekumbe is saying that manufacturing is a missing piece needed to turn this country into a first world economy. You're right. We need to keep empowering that. And by the way, I'll be getting to now the fact that you're now in the Association of Manufacturers and how they have helped you. You'll be telling us more on that.
Yes, sir.
So Josephine is saying that they are tuned in for the interactive morning session. Thank you so much, Josephine. Please share it out so that others as well can benefit. Edwin is saying tuned in. No, this is Kennedy Mudhogomi. Tuned in from Kikuyu. Yeah. All the way up. By the way, where are you watching us from? Let us know as well. Rosemary Wambo is saying what? That currently the fuel cost, business skills and political instability are some of the major factors found to influence SMEs growth into large business enterprises in this country. I'm sure you agree with them, eh?
Yeah, I totally agree.
That's why you see the prices sometimes fluctuate and all that.
Yeah, and that actually brings me to the point whereby as an entrepreneur, when you're starting up, don't try to compete with what is in the market. Pegged on prices.
Okay.
Put your prices as per whatever energy you're putting into the work and the value and the quality of the product. And also put in mind that we need factor the fluctuation of prices. So that whenever a client will buy up your product today, if it's 200, don't let him come next week and get it's 250 and next week, but maybe it's 275, something like that. It shades off. If you have 10 clients, you'll find that it's like it has shaded, the price increase has shaded off like 3 clients out of the 10. So you have to do your maths right, and that's one of the reasons why, as I was saying, that it will always be good to have a mentor, a person who is able to guide you, who is able to, if not make you, but force you to think.
Absolutely.
It's very critical.
Hey, but I tell you, Samuel, a lot of SMEs right now, especially with these fuel hikes and all, as you're saying, you really want to be, I know some of them are being forced. Some of them are biting the bullet because you don't want to lose the customers. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance. But one of the things that, as I was doing a research, and I was looking at, if you look at the sides of electricity, the way it's expensive and all that. I know the initial cost is expensive, but in the long run it's cheaper. We should also start looking at solar. With that, it might end up forcing the government to see that, hey, everybody now are moving from Kenya Power. We need to adjust ourselves and to see on how we can be relevant. Because if I'm not saying it in a bad way, if Kenya Power continue going the way they are going,
that's true.
You saw the way Telcom got a natural death. It's possible for Kenya Power.
It's possible.
Yeah,
because they want to be friendly as well. And
you need one of the things is it's just like I want you to live, but I've denied you air or I denied you blood, how will you live?
How will you live? You're right.
To manufacture, we need electricity.
Yeah.
We need energy. Energy that's affordable,
yes,
reliable, and cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Wow. Let me just read some of the comments here. James Murray is saying that this is great stuff, especially for a guy like me who is working out. Yes, you need energy.
Yeah.
You need energy,
great.
Natural energy, the protein, everything else. So don't go
yeah.
for other things. I want to appreciate as well Ernest Langat, tuned in as well. James Muirori tuned in, and Sue Mugofwa. Thank you so much for all that. Now, at some point, we are just getting into the questions aspect, and I think today the people will be going home with some peanut butter and the likes, with the people who are going to really share what they're learning or asking the questions. Let me just read some more as well as I give you time to also enjoy. I don't know, how does it feel to enjoy your own peanut butter with a mix of flaxseed, sesame and cashew nut? How does it feel?
Feels great.
Feels great, eh?
Yeah, and
I know, that one I got you off guard. So Pauline is saying this, that she's tuning in Nairobi. Well done, Samuel Baraka. This is so inspiring and motivating, absolutely. Inspiring and motivating that, you know what, get started.
Yeah.
Let me see another one here. David Njogu is saying, so inspiring story. I've been a good silent fan. Keep up the good work. Yeah, David, keep talking. Keep chatting as well.
Thank you.
Kisimu is tuned in. That's Joe. I like how Baraka is giving tips on business. Absolutely. Favored. He says that I am so blessed by this. Yeah, sure enough. Peter Mbugu as well in Nairobi saying he's loving the conversation. Joyce Mimo. Great story from Kajiado County. Asante sana. Mr. Baraka is well versed with food nutrition and good manufacturing practices. Hey, Benson has noticed you know your stuff. As you said, it's important to know.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Thank you so much for all these comments that I'm seeing coming in. Clyde, Omondi, I can see Beatrice as well. What an amazing about Baraka products is very zero chemical additives and are 100% natural. Of course, she has farmed it up. Yeah. 100% natural.
Amen.
Especially, now, health is of critical importance. You don't want to mess yourself up.
Yeah, actually, one of the things is that health is of critical importance.
Yeah.
And to get anything that is healthy, mostly it comes with a price. But one of the things, and I know many of the entrepreneurs have been in that particular area when they want to make something that is healthy, natural, and of quality. When they put their maths down, they see the end price or the end cost will be high. They shouldn't be worried about that because that idea that God has given you, He has already also provided. Just have the consciousness that as God has given me, He has also already provided the client. Yeah. And when you are going into that business, I categorize them in three. Yeah. Low, medium, and high end. Between those three, which is your target market? Then look at it. Yeah. And also, it wouldn't have made any sense at the price that I've told you, like that one peanut butter mix, that one that has same cashew nut and flaxseed. Yeah. Packaging it in telling somebody that it's 1,100 and I'm packaging it in a plastic container. Yeah. Despite being environmental conscious, go an extra mile and package it in a glass jar. It gives it a face. You're right. You see, and also value. And
sustainability as well, because we're talking about
because
the environment.
Yeah, because like the glass, you can even use it 1,000,000 times. Yeah. But when you come to a container, after 2-3 times it starts producing lead, which will end up now even contaminating the product itself. Yeah.
You've shared a lot of tips in between. In fact, some of the questions I wanted to ask you have already answered them in between. But at this moment, because I can see we have about 12 minutes to go, and so keep on keeping on. And so I want to ask you, our viewers, if you have any questions for Baraka, send it now, because he has a few minutes to answer those questions. But right about now, I want to show you a little bit of what you can get the products closer to you through this particular advert. So over to you, producer.
Baraka, for the best natural honey, peanut butter, roasted peanuts and jaggery.
Right, there you have it.
Available
Thank you so
now
much.
at the nearest supermarket.
Okay, there you have it. This is Biz Talks, and thank you so much. And you have it there, Baraka honey, peanut butter, jaggery, roasted peanuts, all that natural and very nice and nutritious as well for you, so that at least you can benefit and enjoy. I tell you, I'm enjoying this, and I have had a peanut butter mix with, I just like the name, so I keep repeating that. Peanut butter mix, I've not had this anywhere else in this country. With flaxseed, sesame, and cashew nuts. Amazing mix that you have there. And of course, we want to appreciate you for the good work. I want to jump into my final questions about, because you're a member of the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, and I want to understand, because they are very strong in the SME sector. I just wanted to understand, how have they really helped you in your vision of growing this particular business since you joined it?
Yeah, they have been very helpful, and I thank God there's one of the entrepreneurs who actually told me about them and encouraged me to join. Yeah. In the sense that, first of all, they have a WhatsApp group of all the entrepreneurs under Kenya Association of Manufacturers. Yeah. So in case you have an issue that is disturbing you, or maybe you are looking for a product or a machinery that can be able to help you in your area of expertise, when you post there, you are able to get references and all that. And in case none of the members are aware, comes take over, try to connect you with the suppliers, with the right people and all that. Yeah. When there was this issue of aflatoxin, when Kenya Bureau of Standards were so punitive on manufacturers and all that, CAM came in, they even had a name, and the beauty of them, they go straight to the CS, who ended up constituting a committee that ended up now normalizing things and making sure that helping even the manufacturers to come up with processes that will make their peanut butter safe for consumption. Yeah. Another thing, they have got various trainings that they normally offer us, and which have been very helpful. And the beauty of those trainings, sometimes when you go there, you'll see the training and you'll be like, I'm yet to reach there, how will this help me? But when you go there, my friend, your mind is opened up. You think big and all that. Wow. And also on the other area that they really help us out is, let's say in a government agency, like maybe Kenya Bureau of Standards. That's just an example. I'm not saying that's how it is. Let's say as I'm an SME, some of the times you'll find that they are overwhelmed, the KEBS inspectors. So as an SME, maybe 6 months, 7 months, your license is yet to be renewed. You have made all the payments. Go to them, they are able to contact them, and the KEBS people will just come ASAP. So it's an organization that
is very helpful.
It's very helpful.
Absolutely.
Even this opportunity.
Oh yeah, right here, courtesy of this partnership.
Yeah, it's courtesy of that.
It's good to let our viewers know that you're KEBS certified. So there's no question about the quality that we're talking about here. Yes. Let me just appreciate some YouTubers. I have seen Beatrice Omolo tuned in. Thanks a lot, Beatrice. There's Salads Kenya, loving the conversation, and Okello David Otieno. This is Baraka, absolutely, this is Baraka. And I think RIC, love it, absolutely. Keep on tuning on as well. And there's another person, Charles Maloba, awesome products and inspiring journey, absolutely. And we appreciate all the feedback that we have. By the way, there's somebody here who knows you, called Masi Munyari, says this: I met Baraka at Kirdi in 2017. He clearly shared his vision, fueled by his faith. It's no wonder he's excelling. Congratulations, Baraka.
Thank you.
You remember that person, Masi?
I remember.
Masi, I hope you're enjoying some of this particular peanut butter that we have here. Let me just go through some of the comments because we have a few minutes. And if there is any question, send it now, because it's the time to answer some of your questions. That you need enough training and courage in this particular field you invested for to prosper. Absolutely, that's Joe. Which draws me to another question. How is it like to be an entrepreneur, SME, in this country? How do you feel like it is? Is it easy, hard? Is it tough? Or is it a smooth flow?
I'll say it all goes back to your mind. Before that push and the being born again and the knowing of God and the help that I've been getting from my pastor, my wife, and also selected friends that are able to encourage me, it was hard. Everything is hard.
Yes.
But the beauty of
nothing
it,
comes easy.
nothing comes easy. The beauty of it is, there's a block. You'll share it with the people that are able to encourage you, that are able to push you to see the best out of you. They'll help you to come up with a solution. And God is faithful. You'll find sometimes He bring your way somebody that you have never even met or talked, that will give you a solution into that hurdle that is out there. Most of the government officials, some of them will actually they stand as a standing block. You need information, they are not able to give you information, or they give you the wrong information.
Absolutely.
Be persistent. Persistent consistency is what will open doors.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Wow.
Persistency, consistency, and also respect is what will open doors. Yes, it's hard, but are there people making it? Chris Ruby did make it.
Absolutely.
Safaricom, they started in a house.
With
was it 6 or 8 employees or 3 employees, something like that? Where are they now? So
You're
why
right.
not you?
You're right.
Yes, it's hard, it's difficult, but it's doable.
Baraka, I must tell you, I think this conversation is so big to people because there are so many questions and comments as well. I'm trying to even sieve through, and I want to appreciate all our viewers. Let me just read this. Baraka is the kind of entrepreneur, this is Lucy Washira, one of the kind of entrepreneurs that we need today. People that think beyond themselves and are willing to ask the hard questions. I'm so blessed by this, so keep up the good work.
Amen.
That's
Thank
Lucy
you.
saying that to you. Other people saying Annette Musabi, very inspired. And of course, you asked whether this video will still remain. It will still remain here, so you can always watch again and again and again.
Thank you.
Mudhoni Njiraini, thank you so much for the comment. The manufacturing sector has the potential to create wealth and million jobs for Kenyans. Absolutely. And by the way, speaking of which, because now you're a member of the SME Hub under the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, one of the ways, because there are people who are watching and saying, okay, what is that association? Why do I need to get in there? I would want you to tell us from your own perspective and personal view, how has this helped you being that member, and how has it scaled so that all the challenges that come along with Biashara, how have they helped you, and what are the benefits of just being part of a member?
The benefits of just being a member of Kenya Association of Manufacturers, one, you'll meet other entrepreneurs who are either in your field or even not in your field. And one of the benefits that comes with that, there are other members who are like the people of the owners of DevKey and all those big companies. When you're a member, they are able to tag you to one of them to be your mentor. And besides that, as I've said in some of the offices, government offices, I'm not saying all government employees. There are some government employees who are very helpful, so many, but there are few of them that you are going to, in fact, to seek for licenses and to pay, but they are bringing hurdles and all that. In such kind of situations, comes in, and they give you a direct access to the person that you are supposed to go and see, and will be able to sort you, and they are able to follow up. And you'll see, starting up, there is that cash constraints. But one of the things that I notice as an entrepreneur, whenever you start your journey, register your business. After registering your business, open a business account, whereby any money that you are making, even if the profit that you are making in that particular month, put them in that particular account. Don't misuse them. So that whenever there is coming to something like this for CAM, paying CAM, I think it's 13,000 and something per year. But if you divide it per month, it's 1,000 and something.
It's what people take for lunch.
Yes, it's 1,000 and something. And the vis-a-vis the benefits that you'll get through those trainings. If there is exhibitions, they'll call you. If there's somebody from the who wants something that you provide and he has gone direct to come, they'll connect you to that particular person. So if you look at the 13,000 vis-a-vis the benefits, they outweigh. I know there's that cash constraints as you have started. When I started, I used to package the peanut butter in plastics, sell them without even labels. But as much as I was selling them without even labels and they didn't have KEB certification, I had a certificate of health, which I will show somebody to give him confidence. I had a certificate that I was vaccinated against typhoid. So the person was buying, yes, this product doesn't have label, doesn't have KEBs, but at least he has the handler, the way they are handled, the person is healthy.
Well and healthy.
Then I moved to the glass, the labels. It's a journey.
Wow.
Don't compete with anybody. You have your own race. Run it in your own way so that you'll be able to tell your story.
Absolutely. You have your race, I tell you. A lot of inspiration here. We have about a minute, and we will be deciding who is going to go home with what. But before then, I'm sure people are saying, okay, you have it. We love it. We love the products. And by the way, let me just show people that, you know, this honey is the bigger 950 grams bottle, is it?
Yes.
But there's also a very nice, well-packaged 500 one. I like this one because, you know, it's very easy to just sprinkle around and do all that, is it?
Yes.
So, now, my question is this. Actually, it's not a question, really. It's to let our viewers know. If they want to purchase this, where do they get it? If they want to get a hold of you, where do they get you? So that at least they can follow up if they want to.
If one of the things, if they want to get the products, my products are in Smart Shelf Supermarket, which is located at Nyayo Estate. And then there's Richmart Supermarket, which is located at Eagle Estate along Mombasa Road, near where Nakumatt head office used to be. And also Village Supermarket in Village Market. And most of the times I go to this exhibition. But most of the sales that I do on delivery, whereby they can call me on this number 0722 954 013. I repeat, 0722 954 013 or 0733 954 013.
All right, there you have it. I think we can put it down in the comment section.
Yes.
Maybe you can repeat that number again, 0722
954 013 or 0733 954 013.
954 013.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're following up, I've shared it right there on the comment section, so you can feel free to reach out to Baraka so that at least you can get to learn more from him. Now, Baraka, can you help me decide there? I had thought of one of my persons. It was the bodybuilder who said this thing, James Muiruri. He's saying this is great stuff, especially for a guy like me who is working out. I don't know what is the best product for James Muiruri.
For James Muiruri, the one that we can be able to give him is the peanut butter mixed with the sim, flaxseed, and cashew nut. The reason why I'm saying the mixed one is because the sim will strengthen his body muscles. Cashew nut will strengthen his body tissues. Then the sim and cashew nut will strengthen his bones. There's peanuts proteins packed, and then there's minerals from sim and cashew nut, which magnesium ions, which he really needs, him being a bodybuilder.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
James Muiruri, there you have it. Let me select the other person. I think we need to give a lady.
Yes.
Since James now is going to build his body, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether this will be fair, because you know, you have a friend who saw you start. That was she was called Mercy. Yes. Mercy Munyari. Yes, the one who met you in 2017 at Kidney.
Yes. It will be good if she can also
can now see the reality.
The reality, so that in case in her journey she stumbled somewhere, it can be able to help her out and also encourage her. And the beauty of it, as I was saying, knowing your product. When I was at Kirdi, I perfected in it so much to an extent that they used to use me as a consultant to train other people who are doing peanut butter.
Wow.
You
even are teaching others.
Yes. Sir.
So what do we give Mercy now? What do you think? What do you suggest?
Let's be able. I know ladies like sweet things.
Yes.
This one is extremely sweet. The one of peanuts mixed with cashew nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she can.
So there you have it. Mercy,
I'm sure she can be able to enjoy
peanut
that.
mixed with cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts.
So get in touch with us, slide on the DM. I was told last week by one of our guests that we need to have people to slide into the DM. So
yes.
Slide into the DM so that at least you can have something. Well, you know what? We have come to the end of it all. I don't know whether, if I may put you on the spot, whether there's a parting shot that you may want to give our viewers. Okay, especially for the business people who are watching.
The parting shot that I'll want to, let me start with the business people.
Yeah.
Consistency, truthfulness,
yeah.
hard work, and trusting in God.
Wow.
Pays a lot.
Lovely.
So whatever you are doing, be consistent. Continue upgrading, doing research, reading, consulting, and give it to your all.
Yeah.
It might look slow.
Yeah.
It might look as if it's not giving anything.
Yeah.
But the rain, as the Bible says, the clouds will gather, the rain will surely come.
Yeah.
Your breakthrough will come.
Wow.
For the clients,
yes.
One of the things that I like to tell them is Kenya has got great potential.
Yeah.
And has got a lot of SMEs
yeah.
that are producing good quality products.
Yes.
Most of these products, sometimes it really heartens me that whenever you go to those exhibitions, most of the people that will buy are foreigners that will promote us. And if you may allow me just to take give this an example. There's one of them in Peter Hath. He's a foreigner. He lives in Karen that he purchases from me.
Yeah.
During those first times, he was the one who encouraged me. He told me, the problem is whenever I go to the supermarkets, I see a lot of imported peanuts. They have removed everything to an extent they have even lost taste. But yours is so original. I wish your people will know the value of these things that you people don't buy.
They better know.
Yeah. So Kenyans, let's promote each other.
Yeah.
Instead of taking that time of wasting most of the time on the online petition against the government getting the loan, use that energy on seeing on how you can promote one another.
Absolutely.
Let the government be the facilitator, but let us be the ones that we are helping entrepreneurs to push the agenda of the country forward.
No, you're right. I can imagine if there was a hashtag of, like hashtag buy natural Baraka. You know, you'll be able to buy that machine, the 350K.
Yeah,
absolutely.
350K. Besides that machine, there are so many other machines. But as I told you, it's a step by step. You know, if you get that machine, now I'm sorted on the side of quality.
Yeah.
Because as I told you, the raw materials, if you take care of them, they'll take care of the end product.
You're right. You're right.
Sir.
My goodness, what a show. I love the fact that we have really been inspired. Somebody has gone home with something to at least enjoy the real fruits of what we have. So, I mean, I must appreciate and say thank you so much for your time here.
You're most welcome, sir.
Yeah, so it's now 9:07, and so the show is over. We have exceeded by about 7 minutes or so, but we appreciate your company, and of course appreciating the people who are making SMEs work, building SMEs, and we appreciate the Kenya Association of Manufacturers for what you're doing. Personally, I've benefited because not only will I go with the one that I opened.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's also going to be very a healthy, nutritious nutrition for my family as well. So thanks a lot.
Yes,
for
you're
your
most
time.
welcome.
And may you keep growing as well.
Amen.
And for the viewers who are there, get there, get that number that I shared. Call, let's build this SME so that at least they can grow, because the more they sell, the more they can make,
Yes.
And we are taking absolutely amazing natural products,
Yes.
Healthy. So how do we end this now? Keep working, definitely, and eat healthy. Bye-bye. See you.